How's it going, guys? Today we are actually going to be doing another video for A Pirate's Tale on Roblox. Today we're going to be getting the relic that they just added earlier today called the Frost Reaver. The first thing you're going to want to do is you are going to want to buy a lot of potions. The potions you're going to need is you're going to want to buy the plus 100 HP potion. And you will want to buy the warmth potion, which makes it so you can't take damage from frostlands or whatever. So yeah, you're going to need a diver's helmet for this, obviously. You're going to also need the Inferno Sword, which is another relic. If you guys don't have the Inferno Sword yet, you can go onto my YouTube page, and I should have a video on that where you could pretty easily get that. So the first thing you're going to want to do is you're going to want to kind of come here on the map. If you see my little cursor right there, let me just take the sword off. Kind of around right here, and you're going to find an entrance kind of right up above around here. There's multiple entrances, but I recommend you use this entrance in particular just because it's so easy to get to the actual key when you go to this one. So you're just going to want to use the Infernal Sword to break through the little ice block here. Shouldn't take too long, and then you're going to want to grab the key from these guys. They do a lot of damage, so maybe while you grab this you might want to pull out a shield just to make sure you actually get the key. There we go. So now that we have the key, we're going to keep going here. We just need to find a way out of the maze, so we're going to break another set of ice block here. Shouldn't take too long. Just make sure you have the Inferno Sword and you shoot the fireballs at it. But yeah, you're just going to want to get out of the cave once you have the key. I'm going to kind of show you guys the way out of the cave, just so that you won't be too confused like I was. I think you turn a right here, I'm not sure. Yeah, you turn a right there, and then there should just be one final ice block right here. Just gotta break through this one as well. Shouldn't take too long as you have the Inferno Sword. You cannot use a friend's sword to do this. You need to have your own sword. Like, if somebody else breaks this for you, you cannot go through it. You need to break it yourself. Alright, so now we're back out here, and the next thing you're going to want to do after you have the key is just go straight to the Frostlands dungeon. I'm just going to cut us to it so that you don't have to watch me go all the way over there. Alright, so now we are at the entrance to the Frostlands dungeon. If you don't know where it is, it's just right here. Pretty easy to find. You're going to want to drink your resistance if you haven't already, although you should since it doesn't expire the second you get to Frostlands. And then you drink the plus 100 HP potion, and then pretty much you just go through this as usual. If you have a mermaid, you go through it twice as fast, and you definitely need a diver's helmet to actually do this. If you don't have a diver's helmet, you will drown. But yeah, if you guys need a tutorial on how to get through the water part, there's also a video on that. I'm not going to go through it because it will take me about 10 minutes, but I will just cut it simply to when we are past it. Okay, so now we have passed the little water obby with all the geysers. We're just at the little hole that we drop off. So we drop off right here, and you're just going to want to make sure you go this way and not that way. Once you go this way, you're going to want to turn a right to go to this little area here. And then just keep following the path. Another right, and then just the left, just like that. And then another left. And then you guys should find a nice little cell door right here. You just press E to open it. As long as you've got that key that I showed you guys, you should be able to open it. Just an empty bookcase, you press E on that as well. And then this you need to be careful on. You want to pull out a torch or a lantern. You're going to want to get on this part. Usually at this part I zoom in, just so I don't fall off, and then I kind of back into it slowly, just like that. Now we're on the rope, as easy as can be. Make sure you do not jump off when you get to that part. Like, don't just jump, you need to get on this rope. If you don't get on the rope, you will die. You will die because you'll just fall off into the abyss, into the middle of nowhere, and you will die. Don't go too low with this because you can also fall off and die. So I usually stop around here and then jump backwards, just as simple as that. And now we are on the ship. So now once we get on the ship, you're just gonna want to go forward here, and then you should find this ice. You're gonna have to break through the ice, not too difficult. Just pull out your Inferno Sword and then hit it a couple times until eventually it'll break. So we're just gonna break it really quickly here. Should only take like 5 or 6 hits, I think. I'm not too sure. It might take a little longer. It does take a while. There we go. So now we broke through that. All you need to do is kind of go to this little crow's nest area. You're going to want to jump on to it, and then take your time with this because you don't want to fall off and die. Because I have died a couple times to this, sadly. So now you're just going to want to stop kind of around here and like shoot a fireball at this ice. Just so that you could break the ice. Just as usual, it'll probably take you about 5 or 6 hits. Make sure you stop right here just so you can actually hit the ice without having too much of an issue. Should be about 2 more hits or 1 more hit. There we go, so the ice is broken. Now we continue going up. Kind of stop at this little area right here. You should pull out a lantern or a torch just so you don't fall off. You're gonna find right here. I'm just gonna take it off. Go a little bit closer. Oh god. Alright, so now we're at this rope. You're just gonna want to get on the rope. You should continue jumping just so you don't have an issue. You're gonna want to get onto this part here. Okay, so now we're back here. After you shoot down the ice blocking this little rope, you're going to want to come down this rope, and then you're going to want to stop right here where I am. You're going to want to face this direction, and there will be another ice ball or ice, what do you call it, ice cube, I guess, and you're just going to want to shoot it down as well with the Inferno blade. It's going to be on the rope. You shoot like exactly where I'm shooting, it'll be there. Once you break that, you're going to want to jump down. You're going to go this way, and there will be another ice block right here that you're going to have to smash through. Should be only about 5 or 6 hits. And then after you smash through that, you're going to want to come up here. Just take it slowly because you will more than likely die if you don't. And then there should be another ice block right on here that you need to shoot down. Kind of just the same thing. Oh no, you've already shot this one down, my bad. So now you're gonna want to come onto this. I just like to use my lantern just because I kind of mess up when I don't use it. Alright, so now we get onto this part of the ship. You're just gonna want to come to the front here, and there will be another ice block kind of blocking this one. You guys can see it right there. Just gonna want to pull out your Inferno sword as usual and shoot it down. Make sure that you don't fall off like me. Oh my god, I can't tell you guys how many times I've actually fell off of this damn thing. Alright, it looks like we might need to go down a little bit to actually hit it. So let's do that. I'm gonna come down right here. So you might want to shoot at it from kind of like down here just so you can actually hit it. Just usual, it should probably take you about 5 or 6 hits to actually destroy the ice block. There we go, I think we're hitting it now. But yeah, the main thing with these ropes is they're really difficult because they sway. So the best thing to really do is I like to just pull out my lantern. I think I broke it, right? Let me make sure. Yeah, I did. I like to pull out my lantern and zoom out, and I just like jump while running. And usually that works for me. It might not work for you guys. Oh my god, I hate these ropes, man. But it usually... Oh no, I was so close. Alright guys, we're back here. We just got past all the ropes. Now we're gonna keep going forward here. I don't think you need to go down there. I'm not too sure. It looks like we might have to go over there. Kind of looks like it. So let's go ahead and climb up here. Yeah, this looks right. Alright, so now we're just gonna use the just come over here, just like this. Come on now, there we go. We're gonna use the Inferno sword again just to break through this little part. That rope part is definitely very hard for me. You just really need to pay attention and take your time, because if you don't, you probably will die more than 10 times like I did, sadly. Okay guys, so we just passed all of the ropes. Now we're at this little area. What you're going to want to do is you're going to want to use a torch or a lantern, or you could keep using your sword. But you're going to find this little area here, and what I usually do is I just turn a left. You should see some platforms here. I just jump on this one here. And then we jump on this one right here. This one right here. This one right here. And then this one here. Keep going. A couple more. Should be about, I think this is the last one, hopefully. Jump over here. And then apparently there's just some staircases like this. We just climb up them, just simple as that. Should be a doorway here. All we really need to do is press E, and then you have opened the door. And then hopefully once we're in here, I think the relic should be in here. I'm not too sure though, because I haven't actually done this part yet. Alright, it looks like there's just some more stuff. I'm not really sure what to do at this point. Maybe we need to climb up this? I guess we do. I'm not sure how we climb up this. I guess just climb up it. Maybe we go on the other side or something. There we go. So there's like a nice little staircase. So we're just going to keep climbing up here, simple as that. And then, just like that, we need to break it, I guess. So I'm going to pull out my Infernal Sword. Just as usual, just need to hit it like 5 or 6 times. And then it should break. Almost broken. A couple more hits. This is definitely, it took me a lot of deaths to actually accomplish this. Probably took me like 15 deaths. But yeah, the most important thing is that you guys take your time on this one, just because it's pretty damn hard. Alright, so there we go. We just click on it, and just like that, we get the Frost Reaver title, and we get the Frost Reaver Sword and Shield. Alright guys, that's pretty much it for this Relic tutorial, I guess you could say. I'm gonna have the other one up, the soul one or whatever, the crossbow. If not today, it will be tomorrow, but hopefully I helped you guys out with this. It's definitely a trickier one than the usual ones, but you guys should be able to do it as long as you try hard, just like me. Or if you're like me and you accomplish it first try without dying, then there you go. But yeah guys, ABC Pwned here, and I will see you guys at the next tutorial.